はい。
そっちの方から録音しなくちゃいけない。
私が今やってる大丈夫です。できます。
OK、よかったですね。
でも録音してても喋りたいこと喋ってね。録音してたらいいことしか喋らないでしょ、みんな。
There's so many. It's just fun to look at everybody that's jumping on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody except for a few Facebook updates.
Yeah.
There's Drysdale.
Hello.
ブラウテルチョロ。
I imagine the more people we get on here, the harder it's gonna be. Like people are gonna start freezing and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll have to test the upper limits of.
That kind of happening already.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, 何か特にメッセージとか何かありますか？小松電の部長。
みんなのこと知りたいから、みんな少しずつ喋ってくれたら。
じゃあ1分だけの紹介とかなんかしたらいいんじゃないか？
そうですね。英語でしてくださっていいですよ。
So President Komatsu was thinking it might be nice to kind of just maybe go in a little bit of an order and just do a little bit of a, hey, this is what's going on in our lives and just kind of, reconnect. So I wonder if we start with Komatsu Nobucho and kind of go from there.
Good idea.
Okay, どうぞ。
私から
はい。
英語でできないな、どうしよう。
でもいい。
できますよ。
始まりってまだ覚えてる。
ゆっくりでやったら。
そうね。I talked to Jeff Uchoro the other day, so we cannot come to Utah right now, but we can use the internet for reunion. So this is a very good opportunity to us to see everyone how it's doing look good, and we would like to know about each of you, what's your life going on. So please tell me your experience after your mission. So
Briefly.
we are very happy to see. We hope more Japanese missionary join us, but maybe next time more people join this reunion. もしも
This is a good idea.
皆さん、こんばんは。
こんばんは。
お久しぶりです。Long time no see you. 私の英語はとても悪くなりました。でもまたこうしてこんな機会が与えられて感謝しています。
So she says that her English is getting pretty bad, but she's really happy for this opportunity.
ハッセン長老大丈夫ですか？
I'm not sure.
Looks like
I'm not sure he's doing.
I don't know where
moving around a bit.
私はね、
動いてるね。
小松、President 小松 did this Zoom 早く so early, but I try first time, this time, first time. でも、
We're glad to have you.
This is so convenient. Good, very, very good machine ですね。本当に、またこれから皆さんのことが聞けるので、とても楽しみにしています。I'm looking forward here to hear about you. そう、とても楽しみです。ありがとう、Thank you.
She's very happy.
ジョーンズ長老姉妹、お元気ですか？
元気ですよ。
ああ、すごい。変わらないで。元気です。元気そうですね。
Yeah, you guys look the same.
ね、
You look
スミス
great.
長老も。
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart.
長老、長老、ね、エッ長老、そしてもう一人スミス長老。ね、ハンセン長老も聞こえてますですか？よろしくお願いします。じゃあ次どうぞ。
I'm driving.
あ
気をつけて。
運転中ですか？
あ、運転中ですか？
はい。
運転中。
はい。じゃあどうぞよろしくお願いします。
So, am I going?
Here, go for it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Hanson Shoto. I've been married for almost 16 years. We have 6 kids, 5 daughters, and 1 son.
Oh.
And I work for Ubiquity Networks, doing access routers.
Right.
That's cool, man. How old's your oldest, Hanson?
14 in 8th grade. So we're learning a lot.
Man, that's fun.
All right. Should we? Who wants to pass it? You want to pass it to somebody, Hanson?
Sure. Who hasn't gone? Drysdale?
Sure, I
Drysdale
can
hasn't.
go. Can you all hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So similar to Hanson Chordo, my oldest is also 14, but I only have 5 kids, 3 girls and 2 boys. Been married 15 and a half years almost. And I actually was able to go back and visit Komatsu Dendobucho and Komatsu Shimai last June. And we had a good visit in Japan. Really enjoyed that. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for a while, and now I'm living in Utah and work. I'm a tax accountant, work doing international tax. And I am just keeping up with kids and life.
Which town did you live in?
I live in Salt Lake City. I live in Mill Creek.
So busiest time of the year for you right now, huh, Drysdale?
Yeah, it's been pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this, I'm going to work.
Nice.
You work good night.
Yeah, yeah. But I'd like to pass it to Plowman Chordo.
Fair enough. My twice Dorio. So yeah, I'm doing well. I've been pretty much in Utah since the mission. I got married a little bit later on. I was about 52. And then I married a girl who's part Japanese, which is kind of fun. Her grandma her side is from Fukui-ken, and so that's where they came. Kids are like Hachibun no Ichi Nihonji. So that's kind of fun for them to have that. But I work for Hinkins right now. He's got a law firm out in South Jordan. So I do their marketing and some personal injury cases for Hinkins, and work with Jeff on the side. So and Sean a little bit too. We've done some stuff back and forth with some different things and different trainings and things like that. So that's fun. So if any other missionaries want to work together, I need to follow the missionaries from our mission to different jobs and stuff. So Drysdale, if you need any help, like I can come do some paperwork, or I don't know what you have open, but I'd be interested in that.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yeah, but we're doing well. We have 2 boys, and they're 5 and 2, so they're pretty fun. So I'll pass it to right below me. Well, I don't know if you guys see it the same way, but to Sean. If you're hearing me, Sean.
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you.
Your turn, man.
Put me on the spot. Yeah, been a long time since the mission. Right now, so I got married and been married for about 9 years. We have children from my previous marriage, and so my oldest son is 23, and my daughter below him is gonna.
Yeah, you're a grandpa, right, Sean?
Yeah, and so every day I spend babysitting my 2-year-old grandson, and we go ahead and watch like Star Wars and stuff like that, and getting him into the.
You're too young to be a grandpa.
I tell you what, though, I mean, being a grandparent, I mean, it's a blessing. It's an absolute blessing. I actually joined on with a real estate education training company. So I'm a marketing affiliate. I sell their marketing, their packages, their training packages that they issue. And I also started a Facebook page called Financial Education 101, and I try and educate and give like a basic financial education stuff, things that we should have learned in high school but never really got taught. And then I also work with Jeff and Ben with life insurance, basically. But there's a whole bunch of other things tied with it. It's not just that, but I mean, anything like investing wise, I've pretty much done some kind of research on it. And if ever you guys want to talk about that, don't hesitate to give me a call or to hit me up. But yeah, I mean, so right now I just pretty much post links and serve as a resource leader for the team that I'm working with. So I'm still in Hawaii. So go ahead, pass it over to David Smith.
All right. You guys all look great. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Loud and clear.
Yes.
All right. It really is great to see everyone. My wife and I live in Spanish Fork, Utah. We have 6 kids. We've been married almost 15 years. I work for the church, and that's an incredible blessing. I work for a department called LDS Philanthropies, and raise money for the church and the 5 church schools. And so I get to go to Laie and Rexburg a few times each year, and I get to see a lot of great people doing great things. But we're just busy with kids. They're doing basketball, soccer, orchestra, choir, you name it, we're doing it. And it's a wonderful life. Let's see, I'm going to pass it to...
You do some sports writing too, don't you, Smith?
Yes. Yeah,
Don't you do
help,
some writing for the Jazz?
Yep, Ben, I do. I do some writing covering the Jazz, the Utah Jazz for Deseret News and an ESPN.com site.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Joneses, have you gone already?
No,
All right, let's go to you.
we've only been married. We've only been married 57 years.
Yeah, we've been married 57 years.
Something for the rest of us to look forward to.
We have four children, 12 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren,
6 great-grandchildren.
six great.
You can't keep track.
Sister Jones and I have worked in the Manti Temple as ordnance workers for 12 years. And what else? I've had several leg operations, so we have to quit our service in the temple because the Manti Temple has lots of steps going up and down.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're well and doing fine. And what else do you want to
I
say?
don't know if you know, we went back to Japan. We went to Hiroshima in 2005, but it wasn't nearly as good as Tokyo.
It was good, but we always look to the Tokyo mission. The one we really enjoyed the most.
Especially Sister Komatsu.
Hi.
Our other mission president's wife didn't speak any English, so we didn't get to be as good of friends.
I was in Japan with my family that same year. We went.
Oh, did you?
Komatsu's that year in I think that was 05. We were there, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that was really fun.
We met the Komatsus when on our way home in 2006. We visited and stayed with the Komatsus one night, and it always looks as a real treasure to have being able to do that.
And we miss you all.
We really do.
素晴らしいですね。
Where do you live again, Joneses?
We live in Monroe,
Where do you guys?
Utah, down in the south central part.
Right.
Monroe, down in Sevier County.
It's by Richfield.
Okay, right.
We live on a farm, but we don't have
Okay, awesome.
animals.
We're 65 miles from the Manti Temple.
But we're doing very, very well.
Yeah, it looks like it.
素晴らしい。
This whole thing is quite amazing for us technical dinosaurs. There's someone else.
Hey, Smith-Choro.
Hey, Omine, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, Hisashiburi.
久しぶり。
You look good.
ごめんなさ
はい、
い。
です。
うとちょろガーナ姉妹が電話で入ってるんですけど、この電話でも入れるんですけど、インターネット通じて入らないと電話のお金がかかるでしょう。大丈夫かな？
実はですね、私はそれほど Zoom がわからないから。
ガーナ姉妹聞こえますか？
どうしたらいいでしょうかね。
どうしよ
う。Hey, Garner 姉妹。
Hello.
Can you hear us? Oh, you can hear us. Good.
We just can't see her.
I can hear you, yes. I just don't have video.
Okay. Well, then let's just keep going through kind of the shokais. And
Okay.
Okay, Jones, who do you want to pass it to?
So,
What's that?
Do you want to
Whoever's
pass it
there.
to Sister Garner?
Yes.
Sister
All right.
Garner would be great.
all right.
I think she's a world.
So yeah, I'm still Garner Shimai. I've not found Mr. Right yet, so no kids yet, but I do have 9 nieces and nephews that I love dearly. So I've carried on with my career, and I'm now HR director in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm on a work assignment for the company I work for, which is Stryker. And I'm here for 3 years. My 3 years will come to an end in September, so I'll be looking for my next assignment in the next few months. And it's been really awesome to be here. It's a whole new world in South Africa. And yeah, lots of really fun experiences. And I do accept referrals when it comes to meeting Mr. Wright. So if you all know anyone, that's open. And let's see. Can't know what else. What's that? What was that?
I think it was just feedback.
I think there's just some background noise and stuff.
Yeah, Elder Gilbert is in a car and he didn't have it muted. So go ahead, keep going.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gosh, I don't know what else to say. What else am I supposed to share? Is that it? I guess.
Whatever you want.
Perfect.
Sounds like South Africa's been well for you.
You know, we don't know very many people in South Africa, but if you come back here, we might be able to set you up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. So it's been really great here because I've had some missionary opportunities, which is really wonderful. And yeah, so I guess I'll pass it on to the next person. But
That's
I can't
awesome.
see who else is on. I'm only on the phone part, the audio part. You'll have to help me.
You know,
Who's next?
could I grab that torch? Actually, I don't know how long.
Omine and Gilbert.
Yeah, let's go to Gilbert.
I don't know how long I'm going to have good signal, so maybe I'll talk right now. So anyway, we're all just in the airport shuttle, just about to leave Hawaii right now. Hey, everybody, say hi. So very similar to Hansen Choro. We have 6 kids, except we have 5 boys and girls. So it's kind of the opposite problems. Let's see. My wife and I, we've been married now, how long? 17 years? How long? Almost 17 years. And then we, you're fine. We've been married about 17 years. And then right now we live in Japan. And we've been living in Tokyo for about, I think it's just over 7 years. And then we actually just bought our house there. So we're looking to be there for a long time. I'm working in Japan as a lawyer and just doing international work. And my law firm is kind of nice because we will take all different levels of transactions. We sometimes do the hugest ones too, but we'll do anything. So if anyone ever needs anything done in Japan, I can certainly connect you with whoever could take care of that work if I can't handle it directly. Let's see.
Gilbert, remind me the name of your law firm.
Squire Patton Boggs.
Okay.
I started at White & Case, then I switched to Milbank Tweed, and then I switched to Squire over the course of my career. I've been a lawyer. I've been graduated now for about 10 years. And then let's see. So interestingly, after the mission was over, I taught at the MTC for about 4 years, which was amazing. During that time, I was given an opportunity to go back to Japan and work on the new missionary manual, the Preach My Gospel manual. And then, so I wrote a bunch of that. And then in the course of that, I also was given an opportunity to write a kanji book for the missionaries, which I did. So now all the missionaries, instead of using that awful white book that my dad wrote, now they use a red book that I wrote. And let's see, I don't know what else. Just flying.
Your
back to
family
Japan
is
tomorrow.
like a band.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. I mean, we play lots of music, and of course, I love guitars. The funny thing is, I'm actually a drummer. So of all this guitar stuff you see on the internet, I'm actually more of a drummer. I'm actually much better at drums, but guitar. A bunch of you.
Yeah, we're losing you just a little bit, but yeah, you're. Oh, maybe not.
That's
Can
it.
you hear us
I will
still?
pass the torch.
Looks a little better.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
You. I'm gonna see if I can mute it, and I will pass the torch to somebody else.
Cool.
Well, I'm not sure if he said who he was going to pass it to, but I'll go ahead and go.
Yeah.
So my wife and I met at BYU, and we've been married for almost 15 years next month. We after I graduated there, actually during the summer after we met, 2 weeks after we met, we moved over for a 4-month internship over at Tokyo Star Bank in Tokyo. And she got her first taste of Japan, and she enjoyed it, but it was also a big culture shock for her. And we came back. I graduated with my master's in accounting. We moved to California. I worked in Japanese practice at an accounting firm for a couple of years, and then we decided we wanted to start a family and build a house or buy a house, and that wasn't going to happen in California, so we moved back to Utah and lived in our last home for 10 years until we moved to this home where we've lived for 2.5. After public accounting, I got my CPA. I actually run the accounting and finance department for a company in American Fork, Utah. We live in Saratoga Springs, Utah, and a company called Amp Smart. So they do home alarm and security. I run their accounting and finance, and also on the side with Plowman and Hall, we do some financial advising and life insurance and financial planning and that type of thing too. So, and we built that up a little bit. So starting to kind of get going. So, I have 4 kids. Oldest is 9. He's a basketball nut. Ever since he was 2 years old, we've gone to the gym, the church every morning, and so he knew how to dribble before he knew how to walk almost. And he has this huge dream of playing in the NBA, but I have to remind myself that he has my genes, so it's probably not going to happen at all. And but every 9-year-old thinks that they're going to make it, so whatever, we'll just keep it going as long as he can. He enjoys playing on a bantam competitive team right now, and it's a lot of fun. So then I have 2 girls, and then my youngest is 2 years old, a boy. So boy, girl, girl, boy. And we're just living the dream, having fun, and enjoying mostly with our kids. You know, when I have any free time, it's usually spent with my kids, doing sports and gymnastics and tumbling and all that. So anyway.
Where do you live, Jeff?
We live in Saratoga Springs. So
You said that.
Yeah, just west of Lehigh.
Yeah.
So
I hope someone is translating this for Sister Komatsu. You should all be speaking Japanese for her.
Give a quick summary, Jeff, of everybody.
なんて通訳して。
全部じゃあ、
違う。今何て言ったじゃん。
今、彼女はですね、ジョン姉妹は小松姉妹のために誰か通訳してますかって。その通り聞いてたけど。大丈夫ですか？
ジョンズ姉妹？
Yes。
大丈夫です。だいたい50% はだいたい分かってますから。
She's getting about 50% of it, so she says she's okay.
Oh, good. Well, that's more than I would get in Japanese.
Well, speaking of Lehigh, I'll pass the torch over to Smith Chodo.
So I've been married for almost 15 years. This July. We've got 4 kids. My oldest is 10, and we've got 2 boys and 2 girls, and our youngest will turn 1 next month. So we're pretty busy with all our little ones. We were a little while talking about what callings we did at church. I have the 5-year-olds in primary every Sunday, and I love that. We have a lot of fun. And 2-hour church has really made that kind of an amazing change I think for teaching anyway. It's been really good for kids. Let's see. I've been in the technology field, information technology, I guess since before the mission. and have managed to stay in there. So I was telling the Komatsus and Wood that I actually just switched companies last week, but working at a company called Imagine Learning that does educational software for kids just this week. So yeah, it's doing well. Just here in Lehigh. We've been in this house for about 4 years, but we've been in Lehigh for 10? About 10 years. Yeah, just stuck here in Utah, I guess. No plans to leave anytime soon. Would look forward to an opportunity to go to Japan. We'll see how long that takes us. But yeah, it's good.
I just might mention our daughter and her husband have a new business in Lehigh. See what?
Closets by Design.
Closets by Design. They're just getting started in there.
If you see a big van with closets painted all over it, that's them.
That's our daughter.
It's fantastic. I guess we pass the torch over to Omine Choro.
Sure. So you live in Lehigh now?
Yeah.
Choro? Okay. I homestayed Lehigh, Utah when I was a high school student. Do you know Sam Howlett? Samuel Howlett. I think he is a bishop and in a ward in Lehigh somewhere. I don't know. Well, that's all right. Lehigh's a big city now.
Big, yeah, and it's only gotten bigger.
When I was there, they only had 2 signal lights. Yeah, it was a small town.
Jeez.
Yeah, we probably have 20 or 30 signal lights now.
It's got a few more now.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Okay, everybody. I'm Omine Choro.
今こうやったら入ったこれ。
入る人数が限られてるから。
お父さんのいっぱい入るの。
そうそう。
お父さんの画面を。
これが入ってないとこったらまた。
小松姉妹元気ですか？
元気です。大峰長老の声が聞こえたけど、どこかなと思いましたけど、iPad で移動したら分かりました。
はい。
はい、そうです長老。ドライスデール長老も入ってる。ギルバート長老。
Sister Komatsu, are your grandchildren still with you? Are your grandchildren still living with you?
Yes.
They're probably grown up.
Yes.
13 years old. そして、another boy, 14 years. Senior high. なんで中学校っていうのはジュニア？
どうですか？お二つの子供たちはどうですか？
はい。子供たち？
二人の孫さん、素晴らしいでしょ？
そうですね。だんだんと成長しているのを見るのは楽しいです。大峰長老も大変お世話になってありがとうございました。
いえ、楽しかったです。また沖縄に来てください。
Yeah, last year March, me and my grandson visit Omine Choro, and Omine Choro took us for
Okinawa, ne?
Yeah, Okinawa.
And we had the mission reunion in Okinawa last March. It was wonderful. Awesome.
ありがとう、お世話になりました。
あれ、大峰町、沖縄ですか？
沖縄に住んでます。
沖縄ですか？大峰町。 あ、そうですか。うちのバンドはね、来月、沖縄に行ってライブ2回するんですよ、4月。
そうですか。
だから見に来てください、もしあれば。
Send me a text message.
わかりました。
お願いします。
ドライスデル長老。
はい。
日本で大変ちょっとハプニングがあったけど、元気でみんな帰れてよかったね、アメリカに。
はいはいはい。はい、みんな元気で帰りました。はい。
そのハプニングを英語でちょっと皆さんに教えてあげてください。
はい、はい、ちょっと。So when I was in Japan this last summer with Komatsushima wants me to share an experience that we had. So I was there with my 5 children, and we were taking the Shinkansen from Tokyo down to Kyoto. And when we were getting off the train in Kyoto, we had all of our luggage and a stroller, and we didn't quite make it before the doors closed until my wife and I realized that my 8-year-old daughter did make it off the train.
Oh, no.
And so she was by herself on the platform. And of course, we tried to open the doors, and of course, we got the Japanese dame symbol, and they weren't able to open the doors. So my daughter stood there on the platform. Thankfully, there were some JR employees there that were able to help her. They saw what happened. We went down to the next stop, turned around, came back, and we were able to find her and reunite with her. But it was a scary moment. all of you know. She waited, yeah. Thankfully, we had actually.
That was on the way to the airport?
No, it was just trying to get off at the Kyoto station. So
that's scary.
Yeah, thankfully, we had talked about that before we left. And with 5 kids in Japan, we thought that was a possibility that could happen. And so we had kind of prepped our kids, and we said, this is what happens if you are on the platform and we're on the train, you stay there, we'll come back and find you. If you get on the train and we don't, please get off at the next stop and we'll come get you. So we didn't want our kids trying to jump on trains and find us. So thankfully we talked about that. So she stayed put and we found her.
Wow.
Great. Glad it's Japan.
Yeah. But Komatsushima was very kind to have us over for dinner. お世話になっておりました。
とんでもないです。
And their grandkids, so your grandson was able to take my oldest son up to his room and show him all of his video games, which we were very grateful for. And your granddaughter taught my daughters how to make some origami, which they were very thankful for. So they still remember. They still remember, and we're making those. So thank you very much. Omine Choro, I don't know if did you finish telling us about
myself?
I know you live in Okinawa, but yeah, tell us a little bit more about what you do.
Thank you. Right now I am working for United States Marines as a foreign civilian employee, and I'm being environmental protection specialist, which is taking care of the hazmat spills from the U.S. vehicles. And I've been married with my wife Aiko. I met her at Abiko, Chibaken Abiko, and we've been married for 18 years. 18 years, something like that. Yeah, like 18 years. We have 3 kids right now. 2 boys. The oldest is 13 years old, junior high, 1年生, and younger is 9 years old right now. We had the twin girl. The younger son had a twin sister, but unfortunately she passed away with bone disease. So we're very looking forward to meet her and in heaven someday. But we are doing well here in staying in Okinawa. So if you ever come to Okinawa, please visit us or let us know. That's for me. And who else haven't introduced themselves? スミスチョロ終わった？
終わったよ。
終わったか。
Hudson Choroしかいない。Hudson Choro.
I think everybody's gone now.
Yeah, I think everybody's gone. Hanson Chodo went first. Actually.
Yeah. Okay.
He kind of started it off.
Well, Omni and Chodo, I remember when you we were in Abiko together. I was a brand new missionary when you were a zone leader there.
Oh yeah.
And I remember Aiko then. And, that's awesome. So that's really cool.
Let me tell you all this. She was not
You
my.
walked his heart. Don't worry.
She was not my baptism, right? She was,
He was a
not
friend. I'll vouch for him. I'll vouch for him.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, my parents met on their mission. My dad was in England, and they met in one of his areas, but then they met later in the United States.
All right.
Yeah, same. I'll back Omina up as well. It's all good.
All right. Yeah, we're happy.
That's awesome.
The Dendo Shuni met his wife.
It's sure good to see everybody and hear your experiences and that. It's a wonderful thing to be able to see on this network, and isn't it amazing how these type of things have progressed over the years? I wish everybody a happy year and get a chance, get back in touch with us. We always love to hear from everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we go down to St. George like.
はい。
さっき何かありました？なんかギルバート長老って言ってませんでした？
ギルバート長老は運転してるんですか？
いや、運転中ではないんですけど、ホテルから今空港に向かっているところです。ホノルルで。
ああ、車に乗ってるんですね。
そう。そう、じゃあ、まあ、実はもうすぐ着きますんで、多分終わらないといけないです。とりあえずごめんなさい、先に。
参加してくださってありがとう。Thank you, you.
ギルバー長老、また大阪に遊びにおいで。
そうですね。あと、東京神殿ができたら、また遊びに来て、この間セルフィーを撮るの忘れちゃいました、完全に。
ああ、そうですね。
それは残念でした。
またお会いしましょ
う。そうですね。で、もし東京に来たら、神殿のあそこじゃなくて、うちの家にぜひ泊まってください。
ありがとうございます。
気をつけて。ありがとう。
じゃあすみません。皆さん、先に失礼します。
ありがとうね。
すみませんでした。
ありがと
う。失礼します。
ガーナ姉妹は聞こえてますか？ガーナ姉妹。
Yes.
お久しぶりです。
Yes, 久しぶりです。
ねえ、元気そうでよかった。
いや、元気です。
今度は顔を見せてください。
愛してるよ。
愛してるよ。
ムンド長老？
はい。
みんな自己紹介したんですけどね、このようなもしリユニオンするとしたら、なんか年に何回かしたら楽しいかなと思うんですけど、どうですかね、皆さんの意見は。
Yeah, what do you guys think about a reunion? じゃあ、こっちの方ですか？小松伝の部長の宣教師たちとして。
そうですね、
それともこのようなズームコールで。
ズームコールで。そして、ね、日本でのリユニオンはオリンピックの時みんなおいで。
I'd love to.
Yeah, what does everybody think? Like, is this a good way to
それは来年でしょ
？Twice a year and just kind of catch up?
I think this is great.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, it takes a little bit of organization and making sure that we're not talking over each other. But other than that, I think it's, it's great to see everybody's faces and, get to know, reconnect.
Does anyone know, is there a max capacity on Zoom, like a maximum number of people we can have, or?
だいたい100人ぐらいですね。100 people?
わあ、すごい。そして次はもっと日本人の宣教師も入ったらいいですね。
そう、日本人の宣教師が、多分ね、Facebook あんまり見てないかもしれない、東京北伝道部の。
なるほどね。
いいね見たんですけど、少なかったから、わかんないかな。
なるほど。日本人のね、機関宣教師ももっと入ってくれたらいいですね。
そうですね。多分、Zoom の使い方がわからないかもしれない、まだ。
でもこれ便利っていうか、とっても簡単ですね。
簡単ですね。
クリックしてやるだけですから。Okay. Yeah, let's do it maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
じゃあ、ウド長老ま
Our
た。
granddaughter had to show us how to turn it on.
Now you're pros.
また、ウド
Well,
長
at least
老。
it's on my computer, so maybe I can do it again.
何が？
また、オーガナイズして、いつやるか決めて、ね、また、Facebook のグループに流しましょう。そしたら、
いいですよ。小松伝道部長と一緒に参画しておきますね。
はい。
はい。
もうそっちはね、遅くなりましたね。もう子供たち寝ないとね。
ありがとうね。
今度賛美歌を一緒に。
いいよ。今歌ってもいいよ。覚えてる歌がありますか？
あんまり覚えてません。
友達の歌覚えてるでしょ。忘れた友達の歌。
覚えてますよ。 You've got 6 months to teach your kids something out of the Sambika.
一番楽しかったのは若者大会楽しかったね。日本に来てね、伝道始まった時に大会をした大会が多分一番思い出に残ってるかな。楽しかったよね。はい。
お元気で。
ありがとうね。またお会いましょう。そしてね、Facebook に時々元気な姿を出してください。楽しみに待ってます。
ありがとうございましたね。
後で録音したのは、東京北伝道部のところに出しますので、また、他の人も見ることができると思いますね。
なんか YouTube で貼りますか？
そうですね。はいはい。YouTube です。その URL そこに貼り付けますから、それで見てください。
ありがとうございます。
はい。
じゃあ。
ありがとう。みんな愛してるよ。ありがとうね。
愛してますよ。
愛してます。
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
はい。ありがとう。また。
We love you.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you too. ありがとう。
バイバイキーン。
おやすみなさい。